everyone, it's been a while. I really have missed crafting, so here I am. I hope that you have missed me and that you're all doing well. So I have a whimsy project today. It's been quite some time since I've made one. So we're going to start off with a wreath. You can see I've used this one previously in another project, and I'm going to be using this as a base. I'm just going to use the wood. So we're going to start by sticking our wreath down. You could do that with hot glue. So I'm just going to let this set for a while. And then I'm taking this fairy door, and as you can see it looks like someone is home. And I did this in a previous project, so all I did was a little piece of felt at the back here, an orange piece, and I have added a little bit of moss around there as well. But what we're going to do is add hot glue to the bottom and then add that to the bottom of the wreath. So I'm just adding the hot glue to either side because this piece here, it doesn't go flat on the wreath. Make sure you get the centre as you place it down. I'm just using this to hold the two pieces together until the hot glue sets. Then you want to take some moss to cover all of your platform or your base. Again, I'm just going to use hot glue to do that. And sometimes I use the tip of the hot glue gun to spread the glue out a bit better. You want to make sure you get to the back as well. So now I'm going to use these pebbles. I'm going to create a little path and then we can carry on with the moss. Play around until you've got the right ones. Now we're going to take these faux mushrooms, and that's going to add some colour and just make it look really cute and more whimsical. You can choose whatever colours you want. You usually get a bag like this from eBay or Amazon, and they're actually quite affordable. They come with the wires, but I always tend to take them off. Now it's time to decorate around the wreath itself. So I've got a bit of this leaf trim and I thought that would be perfect. So we'll start right at the bottom here and we'll twirl it around the wreath. I'm just bringing it to the back and adding glue. Now I'm taking some more reindeer moss, but this is a different shade. This is vintage green, and I'm going to stick it to the wreath. It's really come along with the trim. I love that. Now I'm adding some of that trim to the door. I think it finishes it off perfectly, but I do have one more thing up my sleeve. So I've got these tiny flowers and I want to add just two. I don't want to add too many, I think two is perfect. And now to finish off, the secret weapon. No whimsical craft is complete without it. We've got some fairy lights. This one is actually a bottle one, but I prefer them because they're quite small and you can hide them a little bit better. But you do need a wire one so that you can manipulate it how you wish. So I'm going to go ahead and twirl that around the wreath again, just how I did with the ivy trim. And just thread it through. Be careful it doesn't take anything off. So here's today's first project. We've still got 2 more, so you have to wait before you tell me your favourite. But I really love this. I think it's so whimsical, and I'm so glad that I added those fairy lights. It always makes it so much more magical. Thankfully, I didn't need to spend anything. I had everything at home already. So just look around and make use of what you have. I'm sure that you can come up with something. So now on to my second project. I'm going to be taking some card, and you can print something out off the internet onto some card or paper if you don't have anything on you. So first things first, I'm going to take this tin and I'm going to add it to my card and draw along it so I know how much to cut, and then we're going to place that inside. So here it is. I actually didn't need to stick it in, it just fitted perfectly. And then I'm going to be taking a little deer, very cute isn't it? And we're going to place that inside. The next thing you want is a mirror plate. This is going to act as water. So when it comes to sticking the tin down, I'm not going to stick it all the way back because I want to add some flowers behind. So I'm just taking my hot glue. And now just taking the flowers, and I'm going to stick them behind like I mentioned, bringing some forward as well. We've got different colours here to play with. Then we'll add these pink ones to the other side. And then again on the top I'm going to add a little bit of moss. Right here on the top I'm going to take this miniature squirrel. We're going to add him there like he's playing with his friend. We're also going to add a little moss around the flowers. So this is what we have so far. Now I'm going to take this mushroom and we're going to stick it here. It's not the foam type. I've only got one of these. I'm not sure where I got it from. I also have these miniature shrubs, and I think I'm going to take this pink one and we're going to stick that right here. And they come on wires, but I've just taken it off. I've also got these miniature lily pads. I thought that would look perfect in there. And then the pink matches the pink flowers as well. So you can finish off here, but I want to tidy this area a little bit and make it look more like it's supposed to be a water feature. So I'm going to be taking these, and they are from IKEA. And we're going to go all around and create a border with them. Again, just using my hot glue to do this. So just like this along the mirror. Isn't this so adorable? I have always had a thing for animals and woodland animals, especially when I craft and miniatures. And I don't think I've made something like this before, in the sense of using the mirror as water. What do you think of that idea? And are you going to be recreating this? For the last project, this is going to be nice and easy. I'm taking one of these little cloches that you can hang, and I have and as you can see on the base here, I've added some moss. I got this from my garden, and I just made sure that it fits. I broke it up, and you can see a little bit more moss here growing. This is a different type. And I've also got some heathers, and I have cut it to size to make sure that it fits over the cloche. And then you want to hot glue this in, and then you want to hot glue this in as well as the moss. I also have these tiny flowers, again on wire, and I'm going to take the wire off. I'm going to hot glue those to the moss. And then inside you can place whatever you like, fairies, gnomes, maybe some animals. I've used animals on the last one, so I thought I will add a fairy to this one. I'm leaving this quite nice and simple. And you can place the cloche back on top. And then just before we finish up, just a dot of hot glue here. I'm taking this miniature butterfly and adding that. So here's our last project for today, and this one was really easy and quick to put together. It didn't cost much at all either. Again, I had everything in my stash, but for some reason I feel like this may be my favourite. I don't know why, because I have put in so much more work and time on the other two projects. But I think I just love things in cloches and jars. It's like little miniature worlds. Let me know what you think. What's your favourite? Thank you so much for watching. Take care.